Many of us, of course, have made drastic changes in our lives since the start of the pandemic, including how we use public transportation. I was in Newark recently. I had a chance to ask some commuters there if they've been using public transportation more or less since the start of the pandemic.
Oh, I use it less. Actually, I purchased a car because I used to use the public transportation to go to work in New York and also in here. But now I just have my own car.
She's not alone. An educator says her mass transit days slowed considerably once the pandemic began.
Well, I'm using it less because I am a professor and I'm teaching from home. I teach in Manhattan, so I used to take the path every day to go to teach, and now I'm coming to do an errand, so I took the bus. Usually in Newark, I walk.
Of course, there are some who, regardless of the amount of issues around us, say they still need to get from point A to point B.
Well, it's about the same, because I was going to Scotch Plains, that's where I work. So it's about the same.
Nothing's really changed for you.
No.
Yeah, it was interesting talking to Kenneth there. He said, look, the pandemic started, nothing changed. I still got to get to work, and he's been doing the same thing ever since. Now, interestingly, as Christy pointed out, 74% of you who voted in that recent News 12 Twitter poll told us you're not using mass transit at all these days.